Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video on the channel here. I Didn't Do It 97 with me, yours truly, I Didn't Do It 97, and welcome back to AMS2 NASCAR Championship. 23 round season here on the calendar. We are on to race 2 Auto Club. If you missed the first one, be sure to go back and check that out. Wasn't the most exciting race in the world, truth be told, especially after about the halfway point of said race. But very exciting finish, and overall worth the watch anyways, because it gives you a breakdown of how everything's going to work throughout this season. But we're on to Auto Club. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully everything goes smooth. I've dialed back the AI. As I kind of mentioned in the first video, we're going to fluctuate the AI skill level per track. Each track is a little bit different in terms of the overall experience that you get with the AI. Auto Club is honestly one of the better ones in the game by far. Probably one of the best oval experiences you'll find in this game. And it's a game that kind of struggles a little bit with the oval experience. So yeah, 97 is what we're setting it to. It allows us to be competitive while also not completely blowing away from the field, as well as AI aggression being tuned back down to medium. It's a good setting for these cars, especially for the style of racing. A little bit newer feature that folks over at Ryza, I believe it's Ryza, had implemented into the game in a not so long ago update. And AI mistakes set the times too. Hopefully we get a couple spins, a little bit of crashes. We didn't get any cautions whatsoever at Daytona, and I don't mind a little bit of a wrecking. 100 lap race should be fun. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to get into it. Justin Haley took the win at Daytona, our little Daytona 500 there. Kind of a crazy race, like I said. Also, as I mentioned in the first video, not a full 40 car grid, only 31 total. It shows myself and Noah being tied for 31st, which is interesting, but hopefully that's just like a little minor bug, and truthfully, hopefully we're not sitting at the very bottom of this list anyways. Only the top 30 cars get points, and as you can see there on the screen, that's your points breakdown. 55 points goes to the winner, so on and so forth, all the way down to just one singular point for car number 30. That's it. Cars 31 and 32 get jack shit. That's probably why it shows us both being 31, actually, now that I think about it, is because we're tied for 0 points. But again, hopefully we can change that this race. I feel good, I feel confident. We're gonna put a little bit of practice laps in, get a setup going, get into qualifying, and yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the first one. Leave a like on the video if you want to continue to see more of it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you to everybody subscribing to the channel, and without further ado, let's dive in. So here we are, folks. Here we are. Auto Club Speedway, Fontana, unfortunately does not exist anymore, which is really sad. It's actually a fun track, a track that I really enjoy. I feel like they work, cars in general kind of work really well here. And I think NASCAR has kind of fallen into a similar trap test to what we kind of see in F1, where unfortunately we're getting to a point where street circuits and road course racing and stuff like that are becoming the more popular setting over improving what NASCAR is really kind of all about and what it's mostly known for, and that's the overall oval experience. Probably gonna have to tweak the setup a little bit. I adjust the final drive, and I'm getting enough acceleration, so I'm probably gonna have to adjust that. And that's the whole point of this practice session, is truly just to kind of get a feel for the car. Yeah, just like a small little warm up here as we go around. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust that because I have like no acceleration whatsoever. Track like this, tire wear is probably going to be a problem. I'm fully anticipating it. Full tank of gas can get us 58 laps. We're doing a 100 lap race, so should be able to get us, you know, most of the way. But yeah, obviously tire wear is going to be an area of concern. Time of year this is taking place is, I believe, February. We'll have to double check the date on it, but track's not super hot, so you know that aspect of it's good. But yeah, make some tweaks to the setup. Hopefully try to do some stuff that'll kind of help us out here, preserve the tires a little better, things of that nature, and then yeah, we'll get into quality. All right, I put together a setup. We're quite a bit off the pace yet, and what's throwing me off is that I did a little bit of testing in just the normal standard, just like kind of quick race procedure, where I made some adjustments to the setup, but not a ton. Certainly not as much as I've done with this setup. I think somebody's crashing right now. anywho, yeah, but not a ton of setup changes, and I was going a lot quicker than I am right now. Now, granted, track conditions were a lot different too, time of day, the amount of rubber on the track, things of that nature, even tire temperature, not tire temperature, but track temperature, things of that nature, was all different. So that could be playing a large factor. Obviously, if you have something set to where track conditions are a lot hotter, chances are, you know, you're going to run quicker in those hotter conditions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to make of it, but we're gonna move on to quali. Hopefully we have a competitive car, and yeah, see what happens. All right, same ordeal as Daytona. We have 5 minutes.
Okay, David, the exit is clear. Get what you can. Alright, we have 4 minutes to set a lap here.
5 minutes. By the time we get to the line, yeah, it's gonna be really more like 4 minutes. I kind of wish you could do something more to the effect of just a specific amount of laps you can do in quali run, rather than a specific amount of time. Just, I don't know, I feel like it'd be a little bit better off that way, but anywho, get going here. Opposite tires are ice cold, you gotta keep that in mind, especially going in turn 1. Turn 1 can be a little tricky at times, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Car kind of slid up the track there on me. But anywho, here we go. Here we go. First lap. Let's see if we can put in a halfway decent lap. I don't have high hopes, but yeah, time will tell, I guess. Time will tell. Time will tell. I didn't really take the greatest corner there. Still kind of waiting for the tire temps to get fully up to temperature. That right front sees a lot of heat, a lot of wear.
Right side.
I'm gonna be worried about that during the race. I don't know why I'm being told right side, clear high when it's a private qualifying session, but okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna be a little worried about that during the race. And so far we're on pole. I have no idea what lap time that was. Take a look at it afterwards. Just felt P2.
Still there. Outside line's clear.
Good news, we're 10th up.
Clear low.
They're early in the lap.
Car low. He's still there, keep digging.
I don't know why I'm getting spotted ballots here, but it's fine. Everything's fine.
Still there. Clear
3/10 up. Oh, can I get the stick?
inside.
Oh, yeah, that's a little much there,
Inside
but
clear. On your
yeah, I
right.
don't think I lost too much time, thankfully.
Still there. Clarify. Okay, David, 2 laps if you left to the 11.
Alright. That didn't really improve. Everybody else is actively improving. We're kind of doing the opposite. That down there. I had to lift a little bit out of the corner. Again, I'm mostly just looking to be competitive. I think we'll have decent race pace, so I'm not really too concerned. Slight lift out of the throttle to go through here, but yeah, ultimately it kind of ruins the time.
2 minutes left.
Yeah, that right front tire sees a lot of heat. A lot of heat. I mean, just look at my tire temps.
2 meters remaining, E13.
Look at my tire temps all the way around, and then just look at that right front. Absolutely terrible.
Hitting this time.
Tell us we're going to pit this lap, but I'm going to go around one more time, see if we can improve. We have enough fuel to do another lap, so. Try coming in kind of high and just really yanking the car down through the corner. Hopefully getting it to stick.
Okay, David, 1 minute left.
It's stuck a little better than I think it did before. Let's see, coming to the line.
Good luck. What'd you prove this late? The 11.
We improved, but yeah, it's only good for 11th. That's it. That's our run. So it's yeah, we'll kind of see where that ultimately puts us. See if anybody else improves a little more. I only put enough fuel in for about 5 laps, so yeah, we'll kind of see where that gets us. I don't really know what to expect. One thing I will say is, again, I do got to worry a little bit about. Gotta worry about the tires here. That's definitely an area of concern for me. at this moment. You know, I'm a little worried about what tire life is going to be like, especially as we get into a later run or anything along those lines. So, you know, I almost kind of hope we get a decent amount of cautions, because I feel like that right front tire is going to see a ton of wear, and I don't know what to expect from the AI standpoint of, you know, when are they going to pit and things of that nature. Time will tell, I guess, but...
Got your speed. Front one red.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. But there we go. Denny Hamlin on pole with a 41.7. Kyle Larson just behind him. Chase Briscoe a little bit off behind him there as well. And ultimately, we're P11. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 11th. About 7/10 off the pace. I feel like our race pace might honestly be a little bit better than our qualifying pace here. Yeah. Let's hope for a good race. Let's hope for a good race. Alright. I don't know why I'm so far back here. Here we are, chat. Man, I keep doing that. Keep doing that. Hand in the air. Hand in the air. Accountability. That's on me. I'm a bad YouTuber. I keep saying chat even though we're not live. But here we are, folks. Here we are. Fun little fact that I didn't really quite understand. When I went to add fuel to the car in the setup, it told me full tank of gas was... full tank of fuel was 68 laps instead of 58. So even though every other experience I've had, it's been 58. Something's a little off there, but yeah, I mean, whatever happens, happens. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't think these tires are going to last long enough to even get to that point with the fuel. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Got a full formation lap here. Got P11. I'm kind of happy with P11, honestly. I think that'd be kind of good for us. Kind of start here. Hopefully, I just kind of maintain the pace, stay out of trouble. Unlike Daytona, that didn't go too well for us, obviously. Here we go. Coming to the race start. We get double file very late. Very late. Kind of wish the system was a little bit better. Here we go. Green flag drops.
Coming up on your...
And we are off.
Clear. Right side. Still there.
Side by side here with Chase Elliott. Coming through turn 2.
Still there. He's still there. Keep it together. Hold your line.
Run on the outside. You'll see that happen a lot sometimes, honestly. That outside line does tend to get a good run
Still there.
every so often. The inside
You're
line,
inside.
check up a little bit.
Clear outside.
Little love tap there with Christopher Bell. Let's see, there you go. Chase Elliott around the outside. Oh, but he's in the wall. He's in the wall. He had the run going. It's got a little too high.
Coming inside.
It's got a little too high.
3 wide, you've got the high line.
As we are 3 wide and T1.
3 wide, you're on the outside.
Oh, that is the one corner you don't really want to be on the outside line. They will absolutely get right back in. But turns 3 and 4 works out a little bit better. I'm trying to preserve my tires as much as I can here. Not really trying to kill them. Again, I don't know what to expect from the rest of the field as far as when they're going to decide to pit or anything else. But, you know, all things that I got to take into consideration here. And even checking the 42 here. Really kind of peeking behind us. And then Jones coming up the inside of him. Now getting up the inside of us.
They're low. Coming up on the inside.
Yeah, I might need to push a little harder. Might need to push a little harder here. I'm not really worried so much about the tires. My pace is falling off.
Still there.
Quite a bit because of it.
Still there. 15. Stay high. We got one inside. He's still there.
Chase Elliott peeking up behind me here once again.
Still there.
A little bit of contact there with Nemechek.
They're on the inside.
Kind of force him down a little bit. I was just trying to make sure I didn't get too much of a run on Jones, to be honest with
Coming on the
you.
inside.
Cause some issues there. Yeah, we seem to not really have a lot of straight line pace here.
Still there.
Feels like I'm playing F1.
3 wide, you've got the high side.
3 wide throughout the corner. They backed out just a little bit. We're really sending it on the outside. Can I get it to stick without hitting the wall? I can, but I lost some speed there. Lost a little bit of pace. Yeah, I'm struggling to find the groove. Struggling to find the groove.
Far inside, keep high.
You're in the early going. A little bit of contact again.
They're on the inside.
And I keep getting stuck on this outside line coming through this corner here. And yeah, I mean, right now we're just falling back. We're certainly struggling a little bit to find the pace. Unlike Daytona, and again, this is part of the reason why this is one of the better oval racing experiences in this game. Yeah, I do fan out a decent amount as we get spun.
Clear low.
Once again, oh, I don't save it this time though. And there's the yellow.
Hold your position behind.
Oh. That one sucked. That one sucked. I came down. He got a really good run on the inside of me. I came down and made contact. I mean, that's 100% on me. I only have myself to blame. I'm gonna go ahead, fix that little bit of damage that we got. It's not much. We're gonna take new tires as well. Kind of try to take things fresh here, see what happens. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, he got a really good run on the inside of me there. And yeah, I mean, I came down across him. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention or what. But gotta do better on my part there. But yeah, we're struggling for pace a little bit here. Really wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. I mean, considering our qualifying pace and how we did there, I thought we'd be doing a little bit better, but that pace right now just isn't there. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Slow down here.
David, watch your speed here.
Almost sped. Alright. We got a long way to our pit box here. Got fresh tires, fix the damage. Top off on fuel as well while we're at it. There we go. Back out. Back out. Glad we didn't miss our pit box this time around. Go back to Daytona there. Got ourselves a little last first challenge here. Alright, here we go. Bunch it back up. Oh, and we're going. Okay. Thought we would have had a little bit more time. That's unfortunate timing. Here we go. It's single file on the restarts. Unfortunately, no way to change that. And ultimately, kind of allows for a lot of fanning out here on these restarts.
He's still there.
3 wide into the T1. I'm in the very, very high groove, which I once again don't really want to be. But we're here. Alright. Back of the pack. Once again, let's see if we can make some moves here. Now, it's almost like compared to the AI,
Inside.
I'm losing too much speed.
Still there.
Yeah,
Steady, still there.
I'm really under serious track, so I'm losing a lot of speed here. But
One car inside.
part of it could be tires. Part of it could be
He's still there.
tires are overheating.
They're on the inside.
It's causing the car to just kind of understeer and cause a lot of issues there. But yeah, seemingly I'm losing a lot of speed through the corner in comparison to everybody else. And of course they are obviously fairly quick down the straight as well. We're riding the struggle bus here a little bit. Not how I wanted to start this off, for sure.
On your right. Outside line's clear.
We made a move. We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, let's see if we can get a rhythm going. See if we get a rhythm going. Find a groove.
Coming up on here. Still there. Keep it together. Hold your line. 30. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear high.
Got a really good run coming back at me there on the outside. got a couple spots. Seemed like we got a little bit of pace going there, even without being really in the draft with the rest of the cars. Slowly but surely, it looks like we might be getting there. I think I'm slowly figuring it out. And tire temps are gonna run hot, but maybe that's just kind of part of the package deal, so to speak.
He's still there. Keep digging.
Myers making a run up here.
He's still there.
Inside of me. Nice little lift into the corner. Back in the throttle. Let the car roll out a little bit more. Yeah, not terrible. Not great, but it's not terrible. Thought I was gonna get stuck in the high line there with muscle car kind of going low.
He's still there.
Instead, we kind of do a little bit of a switchback in a way. They're kind of bumping each other down the front straight. Still not enough. We got a good run going. Oh, I got stuck. Let's say we got a good run going. I'm up a little too high. I didn't realize how wide my car is. Rookie mistake there. But now, unfortunately, that kind of makes me go through this corner very shallow and not really get a good exit coming out of the turn 2 there because of it. So, not great. Not great, but we got the run once again down the back straight.
Car inside.
Little 3-car tandem going.
He's still there.
Ultimately, probably kind of holding each other up a little bit, but. See if we can get this going, maybe?
Still there.
Once again, I almost feel like I want to be kind of in the high side a little bit
Still there.
in 1 and 2.
Still there.
Seems like you get a better run out of the corner by doing that, although I kind of took that pretty poorly.
Stay high. We got one inside.
Almost like that high middle
Still there.
is kind of where you want to be in 1 and 2.
He's still there.
Seemingly. And then 3 and 4, you want to try to be
You're on the
low.
outside.
That's kind of that's the overall vibe I get.
On the inside.
Contact there, I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Clear low.
I think you might have made contact.
Car inside.
The car kind of
Still there.
Inside
clear.
I think it was because of contact. I'm not sure. But pretty much all the spots I just made are gone now. So we gotta try to make these moves again. I mentioned it at the start too. Like again, I'm getting held up.
You got one right side.
That's why I'm catching these guys in the straights. They're kind of just holding each other up because they're just stuck behind each other. Once again, a perfect example of the racing in this certainly isn't perfect by any means. But it's not terrible. I've certainly experienced worse. But anyway, as I was saying, I kind of mentioned it at the beginning of the race. It's kind of nice. You do see them kind of fan out just enough as I think I got bumped up the track there. Either that or I'm just understeering because my right front is just overheated. Well, really, my right's all around. Just overheated like crazy right now. But yeah, you really do see them kind of fan out a little bit, which is kind of nice. And you're seeing them move too, like they're making moves on one another, seeing them do stuff. A little bit of a check up there on the inside line, up ahead here, wide down the back straight in front of me.
On your right. Right side.
It's gonna try to see if I can just preserve the tires just a little bit more.
He's still there. Keep digging.
Even if it means I just gotta drive deeper into the
Hold
corner.
your line.
What, man? I don't really know.
Clear high. Coming up on your rewind. You're on the inside. Right side. Outside line's clear. On your right.
Well, that's definitely not the move.
He's on both sides.
That's not it.
He's still there. You're clear.
That's not it. Alright, well. Might be another long race, folks. Might be another long one. Or a miracle happens. One of the two. See, they're carrying so much speed here in turn 1 and 2 that I simply just can't carry. I just can't do it.
Coming up low side.
And then even on the exit, like they get the
Still
run
there.
out of turn 2 each time.
He's still there.
It's so weird too. It's like from a AI difficulty standpoint, I feel like I have it right where I need it to be. I don't know. There's just some sort of disconnect happening. I don't know whether if it's a lack of skill or
Still there.
I don't know. I don't really get it.
Still there.
I don't really get it. All I know is
Still there.
I am struggling. The right front tire is practically dead.
Inside's clear.
And it's a bit of a rough one. Hopefully, what are next after this? I think Texas. Or no, we go to the first road course, right? Road America. Hopefully that's a little bit better of an experience for me. The AI racing as a whole in this game is obviously really good on road courses, circuit style racing. It's kind of more so what the game is geared towards, so I'd expect it to be a little better. Maybe we'll just be like the SVG of this series. Oval racing, we struggle.
They're outside.
And road courses we dominate. Maybe that'll happen. They got a little low there. We'll save it. We're good. Lost a lot of speed though. That right front is hurting. It is hurting a lot. I mean, it sees so much load. Obviously, on a track like this. I get it. Makes sense.
He's still there.
Oh, making contact. Yeah, we're in the middle.
Clear.
Oh my god.
We need to follow Dylan. Looks like you've got some suspension damage. Might drive a little different. Be careful.
That might be a race.
Minor aero damage.
All right. Now we wait. Oh, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. Ah. Okay. We got insanely lucky. There. I ultimately thought this would be a race over course. On a semi-positive note, another caution, and if I'm not the cause of it, we should be able to go the rest of the way. It'll be tight, but I think we can do it. We get going once again. I timed it up much better this time because I kind of knew what to expect.
Keep it steady, still there.
Here we go.
He's still there.
Keep tires. Start.
Still there.
He gets a good run coming back.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear inside.
Trying to possibly make the run. See, I get no speed. No speed coming back out, even though I'm full throttle, doing my part, trying to do what I can to get the car to get that speed coming out. It's just stuck. And I'm sure it's mostly a setup thing. Like, I'm sure if I sat there, tweaked the setup enough, and played around with it, I could get it to where it needs to be, but it's just not there. It's just not there. Also, now I don't know, since we had that kind of level of damage, it almost seems like, I don't know if this is actually the case in this game, but it does almost seem like we're not getting the same top speeds that we were getting before, even though the car's been fixed. Again, I don't know if that's an actual thing in this game. I feel like I have experienced that once before, so it wouldn't shock me. But, I mean, yeah, we're running almost a second slower than our best lap time. So it might actually be a race over for us. Yeah, the pace just isn't there. I mean, I was practically almost flat out that entire corner. I wasn't really able to do that before. And I'm sure as we go through year 3 and 4, probably going to get the same experience, or at least one very similar. And sure enough, I was able to go flat out. Yeah, it's race over for us. Race over for us. I'm actually just gonna retire. I don't want another Daytona situation
Okay.
try to sit here on the
31.
track
Checker flags out.
and just do laps around the race again. I'm really just not looking for that kind of experience. So we're gonna skip to the end of this one. It's unfortunate, and I don't really quite understand, because again, the overall experience I'm getting here compared to the experience I was getting in just the normal Grand Prix mode or quick race mode, whatever you want to call it. In that mode, I was getting a completely different experience. You know, hence why I had the difficulty set to where I had it set to, and seemingly here in the championship we needed to set it even lower. Excuse me, even lower. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. Another thing I don't really get, how nobody managed to make a pit stop in some cases. AJ Allmendinger, Kosovar, Byron, Briscoe. I mean, that's got to be a bug. I imagine these guys actually did make pit stops at some point, because I mean, there's just no way. No way they were able to make fuel last that long. Oh, and Zane Smith actually did get back on track, so we did finish last. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Well, on the road to Atlanta.